There's a link in the description. I need you to check out this amazing Nerds channel. Definitely check her out. Just check her out. That's all I'm gonna say. So, today was Easter. I did try to sit down and watch The Greatest Story Ever Told, because of course that's Easter. It's like the story of Easter. I sat down to watch it. I fell asleep. I was really freaking tired. I did a lot of homework today. I got 3 history assignments done. I have 1 more. And, yeah, so I didn't get through that. And I'm going to probably just save it and watch next Easter, unfortunately, for that. But, I really wanted to watch that, but it's kind of a weird movie to put in this family collection, because most of those are kids' animated movies, some family musicals on there and stuff. But then you got, like, a movie that's like, it's like 10 Commandments. It's very long. You can show it to a kid, but it's like, oh, kid, I don't watch that movie. It's kind of a weird one, but it's a great movie, I'm sure, but I just don't have the time right now. So what I'm really trying to do is, finish all my schoolwork, and then I can do videos and watch things. But, also today was just busy because, of course, it's Easter. I did watch an episode of Doctor Who. I didn't watch a bunch. I might do more tonight. I keep saying things like that, not doing it, but, I watched Partners in Crime of Series 4, and there's 2 more episodes on this disc, which I'll check out. Of course, I'm going to get through this whole set, and I'm a huge fan of this David Tennant Doctor. I'm really enjoying it, so I'm hoping to check out more, but I wish BBC would put more collections out like this, because this is a really nice collection. I mean, just look at this. It's Series 4, 3, 2, and all the specials. Everything David Tennant collected in this edition. And, of course, I got this at a sale on Amazon. I think it was like $15. $15 for 14 discs, which is an incredible deal. Now it's like normally $25, which is still not bad. Like, that's a fantastic deal. So yeah, I mostly watch fish hooks today. So side note, with Disney Plus, it was never signed in on my TV. For a while they had it set up where you could only have so many devices you have it on, so I couldn't actually use it on my Roku. And finally I didn't use it on my Roku, so I was watching everything on my phone. So yeah, that's not the best way to watch movies and shows. You miss a lot that way. But I was watching fish hooks, and I made it through all of season 1. I made it through Simpsons season 11, and I watched. I started a little bit of Fish Hook season 2, so I got 2 more seasons of that show. I'm also watching more, Big Hero 6, the series. I'm enjoying that too. The only thing I don't like is on my TV, it does not go, hey, you want to play the next episode? It does not work like that on my TV. It might just be the model of Roku I have or what, but it doesn't even do that on my phone either. So I don't know. Disney Plus has a lot of issues that I think a lot of people don't acknowledge. I still enjoy the service. I watch a lot of content on there. There are a lot of things that I love about it, of course. I've mentioned this in the past. Okay, I've sucked up to Disney Plus a lot, just saying. So I got my Easter basket, and, this is really what I got. Some of these, it's like Cheetos, Doritos, Sun Chips, and some pretzels, and I ate them all. So I got a Coke. Where's the place? But yeah, I got this little Pez here in the basket, but my dad didn't know I already had it, which is, thoughtful of him to get it, but it's just kind of It's like my third duplicate Pez. I have so many Pez. I have over 50 Pez. I want to do a Pez full collection video, but I don't know how many people would watch it, so I got some Happy Cola gummies, you know, I'm a little too old for Easter baskets, but I still enjoy them, you know what I mean? Enjoy it while you can, because then you'll be way too old, and they'll just be like, Dad, I still want Easter baskets. Dad, I still want a bunch of Christmas presents. You know, I don't just want money for Christmas. I want toys. I think I have enough toys, judging by all this around me. Oh, by the way, if you like this setup, it's because I switched the desk and the dresser. So my dresser's right here. And then it has my Millennium Falcon. I don't know if you can see it there. Maybe I moved the helmet. But yeah, you can kind of see it. But there's Han Solo, Lando, and then my Stormtrooper helmet is sitting there. And then I might just put like Finn here. I think I like him there though. He's like right here with my CDs. He just sits there, and I like that spot. And so this is really nice setup. It's a clear view of the room. You can see everything on display pretty much. See my cabinet, some of my shelves. You can see the poster behind me. You can see my TV, and I need to close that door from now on when I record videos. But yeah, and I got an Amazon gift card for about $15. So I put in a few orders. I'm really smart because I just find so many little things that I want for cheap. I was gonna order Scott Pilgrim versus the World, $5 for the longest time, right? Today it was not. It was 10. So I went in and I ordered Harry and the Hendersons on Blu-ray for $5 because I thought, why not? I kind of remember this movie and come on. I'm like, okay, this is for $5. Let's rewatch it. You know, it's almost like a rental price. It's not that bad. So you know, and then so I had Demon Lisa, and so the normal Lisa from The Simpsons was like $5 the pop off Amazon. So I was like, order that. So that was $10, right? And then I mentioned before that I bought this for $3 off Amazon. Glass Houses, Billy Joel album, one of my favorite albums. And the other one that's one of my favorites is The Stranger, which was $3. So $13, tax 15, bam. And I got all that. The sad part about all this, though, it says it's not going to be here till May 4th, because I guess Amazon's not shipping out anything that's not essential, which hopefully that means that hopefully it doesn't mean all my whatever I get for my birthday, you know, will show up late, because you know all the stuff I want for my birthday, you got to order online, and you can't go to the store and get it. Plus, you can't the stuff I like and want are usually weird, interesting stuff, and I'm just a weird collector of different things, but you know what I mean. So we'll see how that turns out. But you know, I'm excited to get that stuff either way. Who cares when it shows up, as long as it shows up. Unless it's like 20 years from now. I need my Simpsons pop, my Blu-ray, and my CD before 20 years from now. But you know, but yeah, I just another thing I didn't hear is I vacuum. I need a mop in here. It's gross on the floor. It's just nasty. I need to get under the bed too. I'm dreading under the bed. I don't want to go under the bed, get the crap out from under there, but I need to do that. I like the dresser here. I like this. I moved this while I was cleaning. I think it looks so much nicer in here. It seems more spacious to me. And plus it's easier. My lamp's right here, you know. Because my dresser's tall, this works better as a nightstand more than a desk. I mean, it does function as a desk because you got this drawer here, which I'm keeping, you know, stuff like this right here, and some vinyls in here, which I probably need to move these board games because I'll probably end up getting more vinyls. Well, I know I will be getting more vinyls because with the amount of music I listen to, my rock and my Eltons, Johns, and my Queens, and all the different music artists I'm obsessed with because I have a problem. Yeah, you kind of you need to, so. Hey, I love music. I love it as an art form. You know, I love movies. I collect movies. I collect music. I have a problem, but you know, and I just like this whole room setup. I think my room is a very special thing to me. Like, I hate not being at my house. When I'm not staying at my house, I feel awkward because I have a million things everywhere on display, and it feels weird not being able to see and touch all of that. It just feels so awkward to me. But yeah, I got another history assignment. I think I have to type 250 words, and that should be done. I have one science assignment that I haven't finished, but I'm only gonna do one assignment at a time, and then I have math, and then I'm pretty much finished everything. I turned in everything after that, and so I should be completely done with that, and I shouldn't have any more homework. History, I'm getting new assignments and stuff, which is fine. I like, but I don't have like all my teachers assign me new stuff constantly, so I'm turning stuff in and getting stuff done, and I like that because it still gives me my free time, and I'm guaranteed we're gonna get more assignments starting from tomorrow or next week, because I think they were just giving us this Easter break. Like, well, I'm sure that's the reason my science teacher hasn't given me new assignments. I haven't finished that stupid packet yet, so we're gonna get that stuff done this week. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of my schoolwork I was slacking off on, because to me I was like, we're probably gonna go back to school. It's fine. And then it started looking more and more gray, but I was still like, I don't really care too much. Then they announced that they're delaying it till May. I was like, whatever. So I got the majority of it done, but I didn't get everything done. So I was like, I kept pushing it off, and I'm kind of slacker in that sense. But I got things done, so it's not like I didn't get anything done. I just don't. It's awkward not doing things at school. To me, it's like I just do everything a certain way at school. I could ask questions. You know what I mean? If I didn't understand something, I could ask for extensions on time. If I can't find or figure out something, I really have to figure it out on my own, or try to email my teacher, and there's no guarantee they'll get back to me. There's things like that, so it's just kind of like, it's very, very frustrating. I got a whole, but I'm using my resources. I'm getting things done. Plus, I have a lot of soda here, and it helps me work at home. And also, I'm gonna be honest. In my classes at school, I didn't have homework that much. I had one class that would give me homework. One class. Maybe some other classes I'd have homework occasionally, but I rarely had homework. It was really just my history teacher, and he's my hardest teacher, so go figure. But, so it's like, working at home is like a new territory for me, I guess. And I don't know how to feel about it, but, I'm thinking about taking film school online when I'm older, so I haven't decided what I want to do when I'm older. Film school would be cool because I want to be a filmmaker when I'm older, but I have this passion for reviewing movies, and I'm debating on what one I should go with, because to me, it seems like it's going to be a lot easier to get verified as a critic and start getting paid to review movies than it would to ever be a filmmaker. That's a very hard industry to get to, but depends which one I have more passion for. And I'm thinking about just doing both, because I'm sure I could still review movies and do things. Of course, not as much, but I still love the art form of film. I love all these different things. So we'll see how it all turns out. I think it's really cool. And I think it's a lot easier to be a filmmaker nowadays than it used to be, though, because there's a lot of people. Look at the director of Shazam, one of my favorite DC movies. Probably my favorite. I don't know. It's hard to say. A lot of those DC animated movies are great. Superman the movie, 1978. That one's really good. Superman 2 is okay. Batman 1989 I love. 66 Batman the movie I love. There's a lot of movies I love. Not all of those are great. I'm just saying, but there's a lot of them I love. But I think, Shazam, the director, I'm forgetting his name. He directed a short film called Lights Out, And that may sound familiar to you because that is actually a movie. But that was a movie based on a short film that he created by himself and uploaded to YouTube with his wife. And by the way, his wife is in every single one of his movies. That one lady who gets vaporized in Shazam, that was his wife. So it's kind of cool. I love Shazam. I mean, I just love that movie so much. But yeah, I have a love for DC characters just in general, but I think it's just like just a great movie. I love DC, and but that's an example of how it's easy to become a filmmaker nowadays. But I don't know. I don't know. And also, reviewing movies for your whole life can get boring, right? Think about that. You get used to formulas of movies, you get used to things, and it kind of gets boring. It's still a new experience each time, but it's you know what I mean. But I don't know. The other part of it is that filmmaking is like a journey. You're making a different film each time. You're not making the same film over and over again. You're making it with different people, unless you're Burton, then you're only working with Johnny Depp. But, you work with different people, you work with different studios, you work with different studio heads and peoples, and it's different each time. You meet new people, you get friends that way. A lot of filmmakers talk about this kind of stuff all the time. I think it's a very interesting thing to do. I don't know how I feel about any of this, but I think, I'm still 16, but I'm turning 17 next month. My birthday is May 24th, so if I don't post a video and you want to wish me happy birthday, that's so you know. So I definitely love that.